Okay, that took a little while, but I got all of the bolts connected to the floor. I grinded all those off. I'm not sure if I mentioned what I was doing today, but we're gonna try to take all this paneling out of the van, because all this here, like this here, the sides here, and even the floor, it's all plywood. So the floor, hopefully I can just take the carpet off and be able to use the floor as it is. Just obviously waterproof it and all that stuff. And the sides, hopefully I'll have even more headroom and more space on the sides to actually build cabinetry and all that. But yeah, I'm not talking too much right now because I really want to get this done. And I don't get a lot done sometimes because I'm, you know, trying to get every little angle of what I'm doing, and it ends up making me take much longer to actually do it. So this time, until we get all this paneling out, I'm kind of just gonna montage it. Yeah, so let's keep on going. Wait, is there a screwdriver? Because what am I doing? That was way easier. Progress, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I think I've done all I can pretty much do today. It's getting late, and I just dropped the screwdriver bit inside of the vent wall right there, and I can't find it. So, yeah, that's about all I can do today, because by the time I get back from the hardware store, which is like 45 minutes away, it'll be nighttime. And yeah, I'm gonna just rest, and then we're gonna hit this early in the morning. In the morning, I'm gonna try to get the rest of this all off. I'm gonna keep this wood here because I think I'm gonna turn that into like the base for the cabinets. And I'm probably gonna keep the wood frame for the AC vent as well. But tomorrow we're gonna get all this stuff up, and we're gonna try to take the carpet off and get down to the hardwood flooring. Of course, this little cubby here is gonna stay for my TV and for Lars. And also I gotta figure out how to disconnect the wiring. So I'm not gonna just like go inside and like take a break. I'm gonna actually hop on YouTube and see if I can figure out how to disconnect this wiring, because I'm not gonna be using it. I'm gonna put my own lights up, and I don't want any electrical fires to happen. So I'm not just gonna cut the line or anything. So I need to figure out how to properly do that. So pretty much that's all I can do right now. And I will see you guys bright and early in the morning. Peace. What's up, guys? Good morning. It's gonna be another pretty busy day today. We have to drive to O'Reilly's to get some more stuff. We are about to embark on another pretty busy day. So the back is looking a little rough still. I gotta take all that stuff down. So today we're gonna get everything else hopefully off and see what we're working with the floor. Hopefully it's what I think it is, which is completely covered in plywood. So all we have to do is waterproof that and maybe add some tile.
I remember her number like a summer when her and Susie, yeah, they threw a slum, treating her wrong. I kept on singing my song and hoping at a show that I would.
What's up, guys? So I've been in here for a little bit, just figuring out what I'm gonna all take out. So pretty much the cool thing about this is that the van is already pretty much framed out. Like, that's a really good frame. I'm gonna be removing all this stuff like I did over here, but it's literally all framed out. That's all old and gross, so I'm gonna take that out when I get some gloves. But I'm thinking about keeping the framing here. The only thing that would stop me is that there's so much space under here, and I think I might just frame to this, like just use this part as the framing and then build my own frame across and stuff, because I'll have more space. But I'm not really sure yet. This is cool. They built like a frame thing for the vent. I'll probably keep that. And yeah, I'm definitely going to turn this area up here into cabinetry. I might either do like a big long cabinet or just like a food cabinet over here and then a long ways cabinet down here and like screw it into here, stuff like that. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, today we're still gonna try to get all the rest of this stuff out. I didn't really realize that it was perfectly framed out, so I went a little crazy right here, but that can be fixed. But now I know, so I'm going a lot easier taking everything out. So yeah, let's get back to it and hopefully get the carpet out next. hopefully you guys can see me because my phone mount holder broke, so I just have it like kind of up there. But I just stopped for a quick lunch break. Yesterday I couldn't really record a lot because it was like 95 degrees and my phone kept overheating, turning off, the battery kept draining, so I just stopped recording and got some more work done. I still have a bit more to do today, but I decided to stop at Panera Bread, take a little lunch break. All right, so I got the Mediterranean chicken salad. This is actually really good. It has hummus, chicken, cucumbers, red peppers, I think those are walnuts, and feta cheese. Really good. And I also got, I'm almost done with it, but this is my favorite drink from Panera Bread. It's the passion papaya green tea. That's so good. But yeah, I just wanted to stop for a quick lunch break before we head to the car wash so I can use the vacuum cleaner so I can clean the rest of this van out. It's coming together. Like, honestly, I've been really nervous about doing like the solar and the electricity stuff, but every day that I got done working, I went inside and I got on YouTube, just watched a bunch of videos. I'm not saying I'm not gonna mess up, I'm sure I might, but I feel a lot more confident in doing the solar stuff, so I'm actually really excited about that. But we're gonna get the floor done, not in this video, probably the next video or the one after that, because right now we're prepping the floor, so I'm gonna need to sand it down and waterproof it and all that good stuff. But how lucky am I to have gotten the floor already covered in plywood and the sides of the walls already framed out. Like, I mean, it's crazy enough that I got this van, but the fact that it's already pretty much like framed out and it has a hardwood floor in it, like, that's gonna cut off so much time with the van build. Because the Astro, all I did was it was like a no build technically, but I did put the hardwood wood floor in there, and it was kind of tedious having to cut around all the stuff, make sure everything was perfect. The same with the framing, I was worried about that, but this is already framed out and the floor is already there, so I'm super stoked about that. But yeah, let's dig into the salad. I'm not sure what the dressing is. I think it's like a, ooh, it's really good. It's like a Mediterranean vinaigrette. I'm just gonna add a little bit of that. Not too much. But yeah, Panera Bread is quickly becoming one of my favorite places to stop because they have a lot of options there that like you can just get real quick but not feel bad about. Because man, like, sometimes when you're doing van life, it's so convenient to stop and get like fast food just because it's like a quick stop. So I've been trying to find healthier places to go to. Not saying that Panera Bread is like the healthiest place, but it's definitely a lot healthier than, like, you know, some places that I have gone to, like A&W and, you know, McDonald's and all that. But yeah, first bite. This is my favorite salad. All right, I'm gonna save the rest of that for when I'm done working. But I wanna get done with this before it gets dark. So let's head to the car wash so we can vacuum this van out, and I'll show you guys the progress so far. So yeah, let's get started. So I still have all this hanging wire here, but I think I'm gonna cut it off like around here and then cap the wires off so that they don't touch anything and cause any like electric fires or anything like that. But we'll get that done like in a week or so. So the floor is kind of sticky right here, but yeah. So yeah, I took all the framing pretty much off this side. I left a few pieces just to make it easier. And I'm gonna turn all this into the cabinet area, and maybe this just like some general storage. I left the framing on this side just to make it easier when I started to build the kitchen. The kitchen will be over here, and my area where I do my music and stuff like that and video editing will be over here. Yeah, there's already a house made for this, which is awesome. So much framing is already in this van, and of course the hardwood floor. All I gotta do is put tile over it and it's gonna be perfect. So we really lucked out with this. But yeah, we're about to get all this extra trash out and then vacuum, and then that's pretty much gonna be it for today. So let's get started. Look at that. That is so much better. Wow. Also, guys, look at that. I can completely stand up with like an inch or two to spare. I'm not complaining whatsoever. That is awesome. And even the parts right here where it goes down, like before it was like down to here, but now it's up here, so I can at least like get where I need to. Because all this space over here, I think this is gonna be cabinetry right here to like maybe like right here. That'll be where like my dry food goes and stuff. And then my bed will be over here. I'll have like another cabinet here for like heated blankets and like my winter gear, stuff like that. And I actually want to put like a closet, like a full-size closet in here, because I like to have clothes and I like to be able to change clothes and match my vibes and how I feel about that day and all that good stuff. So yeah, bed's gonna be there. My area is gonna be right here where I like do my music and work on my videos, and the kitchen will be over here. I left the framing up on this side because I think it's gonna be really easy to mount my kitchen there. And I kind of took the framing off of here, but I left a few pieces just to make it easier to put like the bed and all that stuff there. Max air fan's gonna go around here. But I've been doing so much research about solar power, and I've gotten way less nervous about actually putting my solar stuff up in here. So with that, plus the fact that the floor is already freaking built out for me, as well as the framing, I feel like this build's gonna be done in like the next 3 to 4 weeks. Honestly, if I keep my pace going like I've been doing this week, where every day I go out and I work, I think this van build will be done in the next 3 to 4 weeks. I'm super stoked about that. Even the AC has housing, which is awesome. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the roof first. I know everyone's gonna flock and say, you need to insulate it, which I understand. But the fact that I can stand up in this van, I'm not gonna give that up. So if I have to do a thin layer or whatever I have to do, that so be it. But I would not give up being able to actually stand up in this van, because going from the Astro, having to crouch around all the time, to actually being able to do a full stretch is gonna be life-changing on the road full time. So I'm not gonna pass that up. But yeah, I'm super stoked for what's to come with this build. I left all this here too because there's a lot of paneling, there's a lot of power, there's a fuse box down there, and there's a lot of 12-volt pieces here, and I want to keep that because this van has shore power as well. I don't really understand shore power, but I didn't want to tear this paneling down and disrupt anything with that shore power, so I'm gonna keep that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, this is all I've gotten done over the past 3 days, but it's a lot of work. I had to bring the grinder out and grind some of the nuts off because they were rusted and seized. But yeah, no complaints. I'm having a great time doing this build. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying watching this van build, because I'm actually having a really good time learning how to do all this stuff. And I'm getting actually super stoked about doing the electricity and the solar. Still a little nervous, but not nearly as much. But yeah, if you guys enjoy this kind of content, please hit the thumbs up and also consider hitting that subscribe button. It truly helps out the channel tremendously. Hopefully we'll be on the road full time again soon. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I will see you in the next one. Peace.